told you that your confidence in dating isn't a personal problem, but a societal one. That true confidence isn't built by tactics, but by depth. Because most dating advice tells you to approach more, swipe more, date more, get rejected even more. But that is exactly how you destroy your confidence. So in this video, I'm sharing with you 4 ways to become dangerously confident in the chaos of modern dating. I am Koloina, an engineer-turned dating strategist on a mission to help you escape the modern dating matrix in which your ideal partner has been trapped, combining the power of science and holistic transformation. My first step in rebuilding confidence is controversial. Blame. I know it's very contrary to what the self-help industry preaches. They tell you blame is toxic, stop the victim mentality, how does it serve you? But I disagree. Because if a word exists in the dictionary, there is a reason for it. And just like the word yes doesn't mean it's positive, and the word no that is negative, blame isn't inherently bad. So here is how I want you to use blame productively. 1, very important. Don't blame yourself for past mistakes. It only hurts your self-esteem. But blame at a higher level, sociological. Because if you feel like love is harder than before, you're right. And it's not because of you, but because of some shifts in modern society. From feminism that has completely shifted dynamics between men and women, to social media that wires your brain for cheap dopamine and instant gratification, a hookup culture that teaches you you are disposable. And so if none of your relationship lasts, if you are single today, I feel very comfortable in saying that this isn't your fault. And if it's not your fault, you can't carry 100% of the guilt. And so here is my first counterintuitive way to rebuild confidence. Destroy the feeling of guilt. Any residue of guilt, dissolve it. Because every time you think, did I choose wrong? Did I say anything that upset him? What did I do? Is there anything wrong about me? It secretly erodes your self-trust. And so here is what to do. 1, stop self-blame. Stop beating yourself up, especially for failures that aren't yours. Instead, blame the broader system. And blame isn't about venting. This is society's fault. This is men's or women's fault. This is my ex's fault. No, it's about objectively noticing that you are not the problem and bathing into it. You see, embracing is breaking free. Now, although this isn't your fault, you are still 100% responsible for your solution. You are not guilty, but you are still accountable. Taking ownership is crucial for gaining confidence in dating and in life. If you stay stuck in a blame mindset, either you blame yourself, others, or even society, you will feel powerless and helpless deep within. You will develop a negative outlook on love because blame gives your power away and it steals you from the possibility to draw solutions from your past experiences that could improve your next date, your next conversation, relationship, that would allow you to say, wow, if I change this about myself, I can improve the next one. If I learn to better communicate my needs, we will do better. You see, blame robs you of hope because it robs you of the lesson. Whereas ownership turns failure into feedback, and feedback becomes competence, then you gain confidence. So take the time to review your past relationships. What went right and what went wrong, so you can improve. You go back more skilled and confident on the modern dating scene. Which leads me to number 3. The third step to dangerous confidence is separate facts from feelings. When you look at your past, don't look at it with the eye of a judge who blames, but with one of a scientist who studies. Being the scientist and the CEO of your life means you act with logic beyond feelings, which protects your emotions. For example, recognize that being a long-term single person, it doesn't define you. It doesn't mean anything about you. That you are unlovable, that there is a problem with you. Same if you've gone through a breakup. I think that we are so quick at jumping into conclusions. We make it a story about ourselves, when instead you should tell the story of what happened. The power of being a scientist is that it shifts the focus from who you are to what happened. You develop neutrality and objectivity that protects your emotions, and you can move forward. So separate the event, the rejection, the breakup, the failure from your identity, and study your previous relationships to get clear on your next steps. You see, clarity is the first key to building unshakable confidence at escaping the modern dating matrix. And that's why I built the relationship code. It tells you clearly who your ideal partner is and what your next steps are to find them. Because when you are clear on who fits you and your life, you stop wasting time on the wrong people and you start acting like a strategist. So check the link below for your personalized roadmap. The fourth and final step to build dangerous confidence is stop bad reps. Stop dating. You've probably been in several relationships before that didn't work out. Maybe 3, maybe 5, 10, 15. And at every failed attempt, your brain collects data that love isn't made for me. There is no one for me out there. Maybe there is something wrong with me. And over the years, that negative proof chips away at your self-belief and your belief in love itself. You actually destroy your confidence, okay? That is the confidence-competence loop I apply to love. Because the confidence-competence loop works both ways. You can build confidence or destroy it. But all psychologists and coaches worldwide, they only focus on the building part. Take action, expose yourself more, play the volume game. But I want to ask you, if your dating approaches end badly, if every time you approach, you swipe, you date, you constantly face rejection, ghosting, cheating, are you building your confidence or corroding it? And that's how you drag your feet returning to the dating arena. You become too lazy to date again because of the weight of all those bad reps. You see, building confidence isn't just about doing more, it's about knowing what to do. So stop dating temporarily to break that vicious loop of bad reps and self-doubt. And when you are ready to date again, date strategically, choosing the right people based on compatibility, not just chemistry. Love isn't enough. Be strategic, and your confidence will grow from successful experiences, not just volume. And that's what the relationship code does. It provides you with a clear dating strategy to find your true match while protecting and building your confidence. Real confidence in dating has less to do with tactics, knowing how to approach people, mastering body language, practicing positive self-affirmations. Real confidence, like 80% of it, is built on depth. It's built on understanding that most of your struggles aren't your fault, on blaming the system to remove entirely the feeling of guilt, taking 100% ownership, stopping those bad reps that kill your confidence, and becoming the scientist of your love life that sees facts beyond feelings. That is your action plan to become dangerously confident. And if you want to know further how the modern dating game has been rigged against you, then check this video next. The exact reason modern dating is failing, and it is not you.